What's up, mates? Evan from evolutionaryaesthetics.com, and in today's video I'm going to go over a type of drop set that you can apply to your training, whether you find yourself limited with the equipment, whether that's being on vacation and you're stuck in a hotel with shitty dumbbells. You could be in a busy gym and you can't use the equipment because there are 10 other people in line to use them. You could use this type of drop set if you're short on time, and you could easily get in an effective workout within 20 minutes, 30 minutes top using these types of drop sets, or if you're just looking to really bring pain on yourself. So the type of drop set you'll be doing is known as a tempo drop set, and this is how you're going to do it. So first, you're going to find an exercise that trains your target muscle where it's going to be hardest in that top position where you'd be holding the squeeze. An example of an exercise where this is the case would be like a dumbbell lateral raise, leg extensions, leg curls. You could do like a glute bridge, dumbbell rows, cable pull downs, or even cable rows. If you're unsure about if an exercise will work for this type of drop set, just simply do a few reps of the exercise you'd like to try, and you'll likely have an idea of where in that rep is going to be the most challenging. So if it's not hard where you're in that shortened position holding the squeeze, this is not the exercise you want to do this for. These tempo drop sets will consist of 4 back-to-back-to-back-to-back rounds with no rest in between. For the first round, you're going to start off with holding that squeeze in that top position for 3 full seconds. Don't cheap out here, because at the end of the set, it's going to end up being sloppier than it would already be anyways, because you're going to be so uncomfortable that you're not going to know how to act. So once you do the first 5 reps holding the squeeze for 3 seconds, you're going to move on to another 5 reps, but you're going to decrease the hold to 2 seconds. Then for the third round, you're going to hold the squeeze for 1 second. You're going to do 5 more reps. And then for the fourth and final round, you're not going to hold the squeeze at all. You're just going to do nice, consistent reps, and you're going to burn out until you literally can't do anymore. So round 1 is going to be 5 reps holding the squeeze for 3 seconds. Round 2 is going to be 5 more reps holding the squeeze for 2 seconds. Round 3 is going to be 5 more reps holding the squeeze for 1 second. And then the fourth and final round, it'll be nice, smooth, consistent reps, and you're going to burn out until you can't do any more. When you're going to pick a weight for these tempo drop sets, you'd want to err on the side of going lighter, because that fourth and final round, you'll be able to just empty the tank, and if you picked a weight that was too light, you can just do more reps. You'll want to stick with a more moderate weight, because you're going to be doing a minimum of like 20 reps, and more than likely you're going to do more than that. Also, when it comes to weight selection, you want the last rep of each round of 5, you want it to really suck ass. Like, it doesn't have to be true failure, snot shooting out your nose, blood squirting out your eyes type of failure, because you still have more work to do at the end of the set. But you still want that last rep to be very challenging. And then once you get to that fourth round, that's where if you have any energy left, you can just go balls to the wall, go ape shit, and just burn out and see how deep into that dark place you can take a set. The most effective way to use these tempo drop sets would be if you are short on time. A typical workout program will have like 4 to 6 exercises, and each exercise you'll do 4 to 6 sets per workout. So that, for simplicity's sake, we'll do you're going to do 25 sets per exercise. If you only have 30 minutes, you're not getting all 25 sets done. But just because you are short on time does not mean that you have to miss out on an opportunity to push further into your fitness goals. So looking at a typical training program of 25 straight sets, each set separately is an opportunity for you to get closer to failure. And getting close to failure is one of the more essential stimuluses you can put onto your body when it comes to building muscle. And you don't have to go balls to the wall failure at the end of each set, but getting relatively close to failure on the majority of your sets over the long term is your best bet when it comes to building muscle. So those 25 separate sets, you're going to reach that stimulus of getting close to failure 25 separate times through a workout. With these tempo drop sets, you're going to reach that point of failure for the first round after you can't hold the squeeze any longer for 3 seconds. So that's 1. And then you're not going to be able to hold the squeeze for 2 seconds. So that's another point of failure. Then the third round, you're going to fail again when you can only do the squeeze for 1 second. And then that fourth round, again, you're reaching that point of failure when you go to burnout. So instead of doing 25 separate sets to reach that stimulus 25 separate times, you could do 6 rounds of these tempo drop sets, and you're going to get close to that same stimulus of reaching failure close to the same amount of times. If you apply these tempo drop sets to your training and you find them useful, leave me a comment in the video below. Share this with someone who you might want to try this with, and subscribe to this channel if you like this video. If you're interested in anything else in the name of getting you fucking yacked, you can head to my website at evolutionaryaesthetics.com. On there, I've got free workout programs with corresponding YouTube videos where I walk you through the program goals and how to follow it to get the most bang for your buck. Also on my website is my Potent Priorities ebook, and this thing is just your ultimate guidebook to gains. If you are new to fitness and want to build muscle, this thing gives you the layout and the foundations you need to focus on. But also, if you're 10 years into your muscle building journey, this book provides ways to optimize the things you may already be doing to get the most bang for your buck, even when you're that far, if you're like a decade into your training, you are trying to squeeze out any small smidgen of progress, and this will give you ways to do that. I'll link a few other videos that you might find interesting, and we'll see each other in the next video.